The highly requested comparison is finally here. Today we are going to be comparing the Hermes Ktg wallet to go, which is Hermes's version of a wallet on chain, to the classic Chanel wallet on chain. Now, couple quick important disclaimers before we get started. Do not skip these because they are important if you are seriously considering either one of these bags. First things first, if you want an in-depth review on either one of these, please go to my channel and watch the review videos. I will link one above for you, but I'll put the links to both of them down in the description box below. I go into all of the nitty-gritty details about both of these bags, and so if you're considering buying one, go watch those because I'm not going to repeat some of the stuff that I've talked about in those videos. This video is truly a comparison between the two, not an in-depth review. Also, I have really bad allergies, so my voice sounds kind of weird today. I kind of sound, I don't know, like an old man. So apologies for that. And finally, I just wanted to let you all know that depending on your lifestyle and the way you use bags or things that are important to you, either the wallet on chain might be the right decision for you or the Ktg might be the right decision for you. But I'll go ahead and tell you that they are different bags and that one is not a replacement or a substitute for the other. So the way I've structured this video, we are truly going to go point by point in terms of comparing the two, and I will point out the areas that if X is more important to you, you should go with this one, but if Y is more important to you, you should go with this one. So I hope you enjoy the format of this video, and first things first, I kind of figured, let's just start out by comparing, obviously, the sizes of the two and the overall difference. Now, I know that the Chanel wallet on chain looks a lot bigger than the Ktg, but that's not actually the case. So in terms of dimensions, the Ktg is actually 8 inches long, while the Chanel wallet on chain is 7.5 inches long. So you only have ½ an inch difference in terms of length. Then in terms of the height, the Ktg is 4.5 inches tall, and the wallet on chain is 5 inches tall. So again, only about a ½ inch difference. Now, depth is where you do see quite a bit of difference. Ktg is only about 1 inch deep, whereas the Chanel wallet on chain is 2 inches deep. Now, the next area is where you do see a big difference, and that is in terms of the strap drop length. Now, on the Ktg, it's about 21 inches. But on the Chanel wallet on chain, the strap is quite long, and it's the thing you kind of most commonly hear as a complaint about the wallet on chain is the strap length. The Chanel wallet on chain strap is 24 inches long. However, for my petite friends out there, my little fellow shorties, don't you fret. There are an amazing set of chain shorteners out there for you, and I've done the legwork and I have found the most user-friendly, most effective one, and the one that will not damage your bag. I will link them for you down in the comments below, but you can see here that I keep one on the inside of my wallet on chain religiously. It works perfectly, and it also does not require any type of equipment or screwdriver to take it on and off. You just kind of like flip it. It's very easy to use. These are the ones that I recommend. Again, they're linked for you down in the description box below. You get a pack of 5. I think it's somewhere between like $10 and $15. So they are relatively inexpensive, all things considered, for such an expensive bag. But by using this chain shortener in the same way that I do, you can actually shorten the chain strap from 24.5 inches to 18.5 inches. You can also make it even shorter than that if you want, but you can't make it anywhere between 18.5 and 24. It's either 24, 18.5, or something shorter than 18.5. Now, another area of difference between the two, it's kind of in terms of size, but kind of in terms of specs really, is the number of slots within the bag. So if you take a look at the inside of the Ktg, you can see that there are 4 card slots there, but in the Chanel wallet on chain, there are 6 card slots there. So a bit of a difference. And then also in terms of long open slots, something where you could fit, you know, a longer piece of paper, some receipts, parking tickets, things like that. Unfortunately, the Ktg doesn't have any of those, but the wallet on chain does have 2. And then finally, in terms of zippered long slots, the Kelly To Go does have one, and might I note that it has a very cute little Kelly charm on the little zipper pull tab. And then the Chanel wallet on chain does have two. So in terms of thinking about what fits inside both of these bags, the first thing to note is that while they are very similar in terms of size, you can fit way more inside a Chanel wallet on chain than you can inside of a Kelly To Go. But with that said, I do think that the Kelly To Go does fit a good amount of stuff in it. So here's a photo of everything that you can fit inside of a Kelly To Go. Now, because these are wallets on chains and because they do have card slots, I personally do not use a card holder inside of them. I think it takes up unnecessary space, and for me, it's more important to be able to put my cell phone in my wallets on chain than it is a card holder, because again, there are card slots in there. So in terms of the Kelly To Go, you can obviously fit 4 credit cards in the 4 different card slots. You could do 8, but I don't recommend that because I just don't feel like ever stretching out the pockets on my bags. Plus a phone, plus one long lipstick. Here is the Kat Von D lipstick. You can also fit in 2 long pencils. Here I've got one Uoma lip liner. I butchered that on my channel before, I don't know how to say it. And one Benefit brow pencil. Then I also have 2 smaller like little lip glosses and chapsticks. So I've got one Fenty Gloss Bomb and one Kosas Hyaluronic Lip Balm. Again, I do think when you are using wallets on chain, you should go with your smaller cosmetics. So think about like, you know, the little sample sizes that you have, the little mini sizes that you have. Try and go for those when you can, because then you'll be able to fit more inside of your bags. Then you can also fit inside of a Kelly To Go a little pocket of those Listerine breast strips, which I think are so important to have. Also, you can get a little hair tie. I love the slip silk hair scrunchies, which I've talked about on my channel before. I can also fit my apartment keys and a face mask. So when you're thinking about in terms of what fits in the 2, a Chanel wallet on chain can get all of that in it, plus another additional mini lip gloss. Here I've got one from Laura Mercier. I've got a small little individual, you know, hand sanitizer. This one's from Bath & Body Works. I haven't purchased from Bath & Body Works in so many years, except for when the pandemic hit and like everyone lost their minds about all the hand sanitizer. I was able to actually snag some from Bath & Body Works before they sold out. So that is why I have that. You can also fit a set of AirPods and a car key. So I think a really important takeaway is that if a car key or AirPods or hand sanitizer is really important to you, you should really lean towards the wallet on chain because of that longer depth, you know, being 2 inches instead of 1 inch. And also the fact that the Chanel wallet on chain doesn't have a divider in the middle like a Kelly To Go does. Those thicker items really only fit comfortably in a wallet on chain. Also, obviously, the strap length on the Chanel wallet on chain is a lot longer than that of the Kelly To Go, but you can shorten the one on the wallet on chain. Unfortunately, because the Kelly To Go is a leather strap, a chain shortener doesn't really work here. So unfortunately, you're pretty much stuck with the length of this Kelly To Go strap. Like, it doesn't get any longer, it doesn't get any shorter. But on that note, you can remove the strap. It's very easy to remove the strap. As long as you're not a weakling like I am, I don't know why I struggle with removing the strap from here. But you can see that the strap attaches right at the top and you just pop the little tabs off here. You can pull it out, and then that way you can have either like a true wallet moment, or if you want to carry this as a clutch, you can do that too. The wallet on chain, you cannot remove the strap. But on that note, for a wallet on chain, you can tuck in the strap, which I really don't recommend doing with the Kelly To Go, because the Kelly To Go strap is leather. It will get really bent up and you wouldn't want to like crease or misshape, you know, an expensive strap from Hermes. So with the wallet on chain from Chanel, you can put the strap on the inside, so it can be kind of made into a clutch that way, but then you're also taking up a lot of space within the bag. So it's just a trade-off, and you need to decide, like, do you truly want to be able to remove the strap or not? If you do, then the Kelly to go is probably the right decision for you. Also, clearly you saw the difference in number of card slots and just like general slots in these two bags. So if you are someone that needs to have closer to 10 cards with you on a daily basis, then I do think the Chanel wallet on chain really is the right decision for you, because it's got all of those slots, all of those compartments, and the Kelly to go really doesn't have that. Now, also in terms of size, I will say, and this is one is probably subjective, but I think if you look at the two, whether or not you remove the strap, put the strap inside, or whatever, I really only think that the Kelly to go is something that really works as like a true long wallet. I think the Chanel wallet on chain, I mean, this would be a really large wallet. So honestly, I really would never see a scenario where I would use this in a wallet sense. So if you were looking for something that truly can be used as a wallet, then I would probably go for the Kelly to go. But again, go and watch my Kelly to go review video, because I do have some thoughts about that in terms of like the layout on the inside. Another thing that I think is kind of important is the branding on the two bags. Now, this Chanel wallet on chain, obviously this is like the boy version, but it's got the little CC logo here, which is very clearly a Chanel logo. And even if you don't know it's Chanel, you know that there's a brand here because there's very clearly a logo with two C's on it. I am not even lying. I dated someone last year where I was wearing this and he was like, oh, C's, like, is that a Coach bag? I was like, no, babe, it's not a Coach bag. I didn't even want to tell him it was a Chanel bag. I was like, don't ask questions. It was expensive. I don't want to talk about it. So for those of you that have ever wondered, am I lying about the fact that do I really not get gifted bags from people that I date? The answer is no, because they know literally nothing about handbags. I swear. I would love to date someone who knew something about handbags, but never seems to happen for me. But either way, this is very clearly a branded bag, and there's a lot of visual interest going on there. Whereas the Hermes Kelly to go, I personally feel does not look branded. Now, I will say the buckle does have a really small inscription of Hermes on it. So if someone was looking really closely, they would see that it says Hermes on this bag. But I mean, again, you'd have to have like eagle eyes in order to do that. So I highly doubt it. Now, obviously, I mean, you are here on this channel because you know about luxury, you know about Hermes, you know about Chanel. And so there is a set of the population that would know, even without any logo or branding, that this is an Hermes bag, obviously because of the sangles that are so iconic to, you know, the Kelly bag in general. But I would say we're in the minority. The vast majority of people in this world have no idea that this is a luxury designer bag. I'm sure they think it's a nice, cute, you know, good looking bag. At least I hope they do. Now, obviously these two are different colors. So when I'm talking about understated, I am talking about the brand recognition. Obviously, like, this one's much more shouty than this one. But again, like if they were the exact same color, still, the Chanel one has a lot more logo and brand recognition. So if you need something more understated, you really should go with the Kelly to go. Also, I will say, like, overall, in terms of the two, I feel as though the Kelly to go is a lot more casual than the Chanel wallet on chain. So if you're looking for something a little bit more formal, a little bit more dressed up, I would go with the Chanel wallet on chain. But if you are looking for something more casual, more low key, then I would say the Kelly to go is probably right for you. So as you all can see, I mean, there is no one hard and fast answer for which one I recommend or which one is better or worse. But I will be honest and tell you which out of the two, like if I could only keep one for the rest of my life, which one would I keep? And for me, it would be the Kelly to go. And it's for a few different reasons. I feel as though because I have many classic flaps from Chanel, I think they're very similar to a wallet on chain. So I feel like I would still get, you know, the same overall feel and vibe for the most part, taken care of with other bags, whereas I don't really have anything else that is like a comp to a Kelly To Go in my wardrobe, so it's one reason I like it. I also really like the fact that it is understated, and also this is just like incredibly classic. I feel like this will live on, I mean, hopefully, not just for decades, maybe even centuries, like who knows? I mean, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but I gotta have kids first in order to pass it down. But overall, like if I could only choose one, I would choose the Kelly To Go. But if after all of this, you still aren't sure which one makes more sense for you, whenever I'm in that type of scenario, I take it back to price. And obviously there is a big price difference between the two. A Chanel wallet on chain, whether it's like a classic Chanel 19, a boy version, they hover right around $3,000, whereas the Hermes Kelly To Go is around $4,500 and up depending on the materials. So that is a very big difference in terms of price. The Kelly To Go costs about 50% more than the Chanel wallet on chain. So if you're tight on coins, trying to watch that budget, trying to spend a little less, then I would go with the Chanel wallet on chain. So I hope you found this review helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you're seriously considering either one of these, definitely go watch those in-depth reviews down in the description box below. And if you have any other questions that I did not cover in this video, please put those down in the comments below and I will definitely be sure to answer them for you, because I know that both of these are a big investment. So I want to help you all make the right decision for your lifestyle. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would really appreciate if you could just give this video a little like, just give it a thumbs up down in the corner below, especially because this video took a lot of planning. I had to be much more structured and regimented than I am in my other videos. You'll know I'm normally way more conversational, and clearly I'm not feeling well. So if you are still watching, just go ahead and like this video right now. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? You need to subscribe to my channel. So that way you can get all my latest content about all things shopping delivered straight to you. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Lily and I can't wait to see you next time. Bye everyone.